Howdy folks, I'm the Roleplay Gamer and I like to party. Welcome back to Fallout 4. So we're going to go in that hole like I promised. See, I keep my promises. Sort of, kind of, never. So what do they call it? Automatron or something like that? Megatron Autobots DLC has come out? I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get it. It looks interesting. I'll be honest, the most tempting aspect I'm just trying not to go into the water, but we've got to do it. The most tempting aspect of it.
That clicking noise from your Pip-Boy can't be good.
No, it can't be good, Kate. But we've got some explosives. Oh! Okay. This is maybe somewhere we don't want to stay.
You wouldn't hit a girl, would you?
Well, they might hit a girl. They're Milex. I should have known. Okay, looks like we haven't brought down the ungodly, holy fucking firestorm of the Milex upon us. This is good. We just destroyed their young, and now we're on our way. Kate, come on, girl, come on, baby. All right, where are we going? That direction? That about right? Can we?
Next person that asked me to shag is getting a well-placed kick. If you get my meaning.
Kate, I thought... Hold on, I thought we had something special here. I haven't been pressuring you. Alright. The most interesting part of the DLC is... Look, let's face it. It's the building and customization of the robots. That's really why we'd get it. Apparently, it's like 1 hour's worth of questing that's very generic, according to reviews and whatnot. But I don't know. Maybe when it's on sale, we'll pull that in. I can see how that would be a very apt piece of DLC for the mechanic character that I wanted to do after the Raider King. I'm not really sure if we'll ever get around to that. Just because interest for Fallout 4 seems to be waning. So it might not be even worth recording by the time that comes around, but we'll see. It almost kind of makes me want to... We're going to follow the road, won't we? Yeah, I mean the railroad. Let's do that, because I remember we've been through this area before and it wasn't pleasant. Just a whole bunch of bloody... ghouls, man! That's probably... I reckon that's probably the best part of Fallout 4, is just the change to the ghouls. They're just so much creepier now, and the way they tumble around, it's just so good. But yeah, so the waning interest in Fallout 4 kind of makes me want to, what is that? It's like a red dot of some kind. I suppose we'll go check it out. Some sort of controls. Yeah. It makes me want to try... Oh, hello. Try just pumping out more episodes, you know? So maybe like start off 2 a week, then maybe more, see how we go. Because they don't take that much editing, so they're fairly easy to pump out. Alright, let's check it out. I haven't actually had a look at this before, so... Let's see what we got. Okay. Is this, I mean... I'm just thinking this is probably going to take us off course, but... Well, we may as well check it out, I suppose, unless we come across a dead end or something. Like that, okay. I don't necessarily want to cut across the top there, though. It looks like we can. I think it's going to end up... Yeah, it's going to end in a dead end. Over there. So, I mean, that's cool. That's a nice little... Well, nice little surprise, I suppose. Interacting with the environment. Why not? Let's continue on. So it's not the railroad. Hang on. The railroad is like... We've missed it. Forest Groves Mart. That's where we're going, right? Unless I've just completely... You know what I've probably done? I'll tell you what I've done. No, that should be right. Grey Garden. Unless it's Grey Garden. No. That can't be right. I'm just thinking because it was right along the tracks. which I assumed was at, but I don't think that's the case. I've kind of gotten myself lost. Oberlin Station, so I know it's like, it's around here. Alright, let's just go to where I put the map marker, and we'll see. Getting lost in Fallout 4, who does that, honestly? Like, it's not really... It's not that big. I'd like to know, like, the size comparison. No dirty jokes. You know, between comparing the map of like Skyrim to the map of Fallout 4. Oh, okay. This is... That's where the ghouls were. So I've completely... No. I've marked the wrong place. This is not where I wanted to go. Oh, surprise twist. We're lost. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to see what the difference in map size is. I don't know. I kind of feel like Skyrim is bigger, but it could also just feel bigger, you know, not actually be bigger. Okay, where are the railroad tracks? Maybe as long as I find those, I'll be able to find where I need to go. I'm just trying to gauge it by the map here. Have I just completely lost myself? Oberlin Station. I mean, would that suggest it's a station? That would suggest that those are the tracks, right? So, actually, oh, you know what? I think that's exactly where we need to go. I think that's the one. Okay, so I'm lost, but I'm not that lost. And it's sort of like you can't get lost because everything is so iconic in Fallout 4, which I suppose is part of the charm of the Fallout series. It's like the world that they've built here. It's so full of character. It's more dense with interesting things to look at than Elder Scrolls game. You know, in Skyrim you can like, you know, more or less where you are at any given time just by looking around. But you can also find yourself in locations where it's like, okay, I know generally what part of the map I'm in, but I don't know exactly where I am. Whereas here, you kind of do. Alright, I'm going to have to go through the water. I was trying to avoid that, but you know what? Let's get some aid going here. What do we want? Depending on our stocks, rad X, and yeah, we'll rad away as well, just to get rid of the radiation we've already incurred. Alright. I feel like we're just retracing our steps now, but... You know, them's the brakes. It's the, It's the plight of a Raider King. Don't go haying me, alright, man? So now I've got to go up. Oh, okay, I can just follow the... Just follow the river, or... It's just this body of water. I'm more concerned about, like... I'd really love to just kill those guys. But I'm actually more concerned about just... not letting Kate run off and do it on her own. Because, you know, she's like that. She's a little bit hot-blooded. Here we go. I found the tracks. Excellent. We can probably put our light back on now. There it is. Wow. Well, that was sort of exciting and embarrassing. What is happening here? Super mutants? Seriously? Okay. Alright. I think I need to move my mic away from my mouth a little bit. I'm going a little bit crazy with the plosives.
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of caps.
Yeah, you know what? She's probably right. I'd probably agree with that on a very real and personal level. That's, okay, we're on the right track, but that's not exactly where we need to go. It's up here, isn't it? Right. Okay. So, yeah, this is good. The super mutants haven't taken over the place that I'm planning to take over. So we don't have, inhuman competition. I'll turn my light off because it's probably counterintuitive trying to sneak around enemies with a big old red light saying, hey, hello, here I am. Okay, we're probably good. I mean, where the hell did they just scurry off real quick? I guess that's what they did. We've taken care of all these guys, so not a problem. What's that over there? That looks like something shiny. Though it could just be... Yep, no, that's actually just something shiny. Cool, almost there. May as well sprint it. I don't think we're going to run into enemies. Hopefully, the last guy, the guy that we didn't kill last time, is here. And mourning the death of his friend. I think it's a he, but I think it also kind of randomizes a little bit, so... Radix has worn off. Okay. Let's just double check here. Yeah, we don't own the settlement yet, so... I mean, maybe he hasn't come back, because... It's not like he's buried his friend or anything like that. Which, of course, I'm aware they don't do that. Hey, there we go. There we go.
Hey, watch it! You might hit something you regret.
If you're concerned about your own skin, Kate, you're miles away. Don't you worry about that. Oh, man, I feel like such an asshole. Like, I am. I am an asshole. I've just killed someone in their sleep. Why did I do this? Well... Water pump. What do we get from this? Do we... What's it doing? Okay, no, it's actually... It's watering us up. This is cool. Does it just keep going forever and ever and ever? Well, I may as well take a sip of my beverage while we wait. Ah, yes, refreshing. He's just going for it. I mean, if this wasn't survival, this would be done by now. I have no doubt. That's about as much as I have patience for. Okay. It's clean water too. I feel like it's too easy to get clean water in Fallout 4. Okay, now we can build here. Not that we're going to, but I am kind of curious to see. It's a very small building area. Okay, so one thing I would like to do that I've been forgetting to do is, for one, I eventually do have to start crafting. I'm gonna throw in a save here. I eventually do have to start crafting weapons and whatnot. Customizing them, rather, you know. Get something real good going here. But also, I probably got a lot of junk that I keep forgetting to drop off at our base. And that's also something I want to do. So, I don't want to necessarily just head straight home. Which is where, by the way? There. Place marker, thank you. But where else? Where else? Grey Garden? Oh, is that with the robots? I don't necessarily want to take that over just yet. You know how it is. Have we exhausted all our Sunshine Tidings co-op? Yeah, we've taken that out. We've cleared that out. Lonely Chapel. You know what actually we might want to do? Hangman's Alley. It looks like there are 4 people there. Is there a way to actually get them home? To... you know, back to Abernathy Farm. I suppose the other alternative is to actually set up shop at Hangman's Alley and get food from Abernathy Farm. But then we're getting into some shit, you know. I feel like that's a little too organized for the Raider King. So I'd almost kind of, you know, Hangman's Alley could be like a nice recruitment area. Like we could have it as a inner city outpost and like, hey, Raiders, we know you're all inner city types, so come in and register your interest for the, I think I only got one suggestion so far. Last time I read the comments for the name of this band. Was it like something Badgers? The Angry Badgers or something like that? We all know how Badgers is, you know. Register your interest to be subservient to the Raider King. So, you know, we're fairly close. We should be able to get there by the end of the episode. Maybe. Fingers crossed. I'm going to throw in another little quick save there while we're on course. We could also stumble upon like a lot of ghouls, which I'm not not crazy about, depending what angle we come at it. But I might also have cleared them out already. It was a while ago. This is a nice view. Very, very creepy silhouette of the city. I appreciate it. I feel like there looks like there's more to the city than there actually is, you know? Which is kind of a shame. At a distance, like, oh shit. You know, the downtown area looks like super big and like there's a lot to explore. But there's kind of not. You can get from one end to the other pretty quickly. I mean, there's probably more to explore if you actually go into buildings and whatnot, but... What? Hang on, what is going on there? Oh, okay. For a second I thought there was some sort of creepy floating thing up in the air, but it was actually just a flag that had loaded in before what it was attached to, so... That's that. Okay. Well, we're almost there. That's pretty cool. And I was concerned we wouldn't get there before the end of the episode. Oh, what a silly goose I am. There we go. I had actually put a little thing up there. Okay. So we've got peeps.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
Dude, it's just down the road. So, I don't know what you're complaining about.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. This is not going to work for us. So, do we have any perk points to spend? Let's have a look. As the ruler everyone turns to, you are able to establish supply lines between your workshop settlements. I think that's what I need to do, right? I just need to level up to do it. Is that right? Hang on. You can build stores and workshops at workshop settlements. Is there no way to transfer them? I'm going to look this up as soon as I stop recording, but I feel like I've read somewhere that there was a way to move them to another settlement, but I'm not entirely sure. Is it
I'm new around here.
maybe do you do it with trade? Trade-a-majigs? Power, defense, resources, stores, crafting. Is it under... Hang on. Under resources, maybe? Miscellaneous. Fast travel target.
Sure, we can gab for a bit.
Oh man, what's it gonna be? Defense, power, decorations, unless it's crafting. I don't think so. Power armor station, yeah, that's something we probably want. Weapons. I don't know. I'm gonna look this up. If it even is possible. Store all junk, take all junk, sword. Yeah. I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's not looking good.
I can't remember.
I could have sworn that I'd read there was a way to do this. It'd be so good because look, we've got quite a few people here. If we could move them to Abernathy Farm.
Huh?
Otherwise, I suppose absolute worst case scenario, we could set up shop here. It's just tricky because there's really no way to get food. Certainly not enough food. What's the hotkey to? Oh no. Okay. Okay, that was lucky. I accidentally...
Yes?
accidentally threw a grenade all up in here. That's not what you want. So we've got 2 beds. Water is 6. Food is 3. See, it's not enough food. I've got people working food. But I think I was able to fit... There we go. I've got razor grain and a melon out here. And that's really all I can fit. It's just the ground... Like, it looks like you can fit a lot more, but the ground is just too uneven. It's really not working for us.
I don't think we've met.
Otherwise, I've got a couple of things here, and I don't even like... Look, and it's just so awkward, because they're floating up in the air. That just ruins the atmosphere of it. Not to mention we actually have to walk through our melon patch to actually come into the settlement. I did manage to squeeze mutt fruit over here, and that actually looks decent. You know, that works. And I tried to put a whole bunch of plants here, and it just wouldn't take. So I ended up making that my power armor garage. Oh, and dog meat's over here. I mean, this If it wasn't for the
Well,
food
farm's
issue,
not
I'd be
much,
like, this place is
but
fucking
something.
right, you know? I'm not even sure if I've shown you guys everything I've done here previously. I'd have to go back to episode 1 and have a look, but, you know, it's pretty good. This is totally a raider settlement, you know? This is orders of magnitude better than Abernathy Farm, but... You know, it's just the food issue. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to gently caress that like button. It needs love like everything does. Taste the game, be excellent to each other, and I'll see you next time. Roleplay Gamer, out.